I'm not like, I wouldn't say that like entertainment or the business of acting or entertainment or whatever is stressful. I like all of it.
Who hurt you?
Like, I know that there's terrible people in it, and I've certainly had like awful situations where I'm like annoyed at something, but overall, I love film.
Has that come from just your time being here, just like learning that, or did you always have that?
Always. Like, even as a kid wanting to be an actor, it was like movies were my favorite thing.
Yeah.
And to like, I would just watch actors on like talk shows and read everything like before the internet, where I was just like, I think these might be my people. Like,
Yeah.
I think I might like this. It felt like, I think they're out there. And then coming to Los Angeles when I was 18, I felt that immediately. I was like, oh my God, everybody watches all these movies. Everybody reads all these books. Everybody knows all this. Like, I was so alone in that as a kid. And then I still feel that way. Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe how much everybody has in common that comes here.
Well, have you had any dark moments where that was challenged at all? Like where money was tight or anything like that?
Yeah.
It's easy when things are good. And no offense, you're doing very well for yourself right now. So I could totally understand it at this point in your life. But was there any moment where it was like you drove 3 hours to a callback and got a parking ticket and it came back and you didn't know how you're going to make rent that month? Were you still feeling that way?
I think like that's what I mean. Like, those highs and lows are certainly there, but I wouldn't take it out on the business
That's great.
of it. You know, it's like, okay, like I'm not doing well, or other people around me are doing better than me, or I need to come up with some new, this isn't working. Like, all of that stuff that I would do myself to like work on things, but it never, I just love creative people so much.
Yeah.
That I can't imagine just being like, oh, I'll be fine in this other career.
Yeah.
Where I anytime I've gone anywhere near that, I'm like miserable.
Yeah. So can you give advice on how to treat it like that? I think this is a very healthy perspective you have. And I think a lot of people come out here and they do tie their happiness to their day-to-day success rather than taking a step back and realizing I came here for the broader.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for?
Well, I think it's also real. Like, what I like is like you look at somebody like a struggling actor, and then let's say maybe like
a Will Hines, for example.
Like a Will Hines, and like then take the most successful actor, whoever that may be,
Dakota Johnson.
Like, the only difference you're talking about is like money.
I'm excited for this comparison.
But it's all money. Like, it's like, oh, somebody works more often and they have money. And what I like about it is like, you guys are the same type of person. You do the same job. You have the same interests. Like, it's the creative space. So that discrepancy in like fame or wealth, like if you don't care about that, then you get to enjoy all the things you enjoy. Yeah. And that you just feel better.
But I do think though that to do that though, you have to not just wait around for these auditions. You have to create a podcast, an improv show, sit down and write or whatever. Yeah. You really have to focus on the things you can control, I guess.
Yeah. And do it. Like, I think that's like, if you sit around and you're like, I'm an actor, I want to act, like, then it's like, find a group, find a thing, because you're going to just feel like, oh, I have to get a job to do the thing. And that's just, who knows?
It sucks all the fun out of it.
Yeah. And you're actually not doing it. And the like amount of people who are writers or want to be writers, and then they don't have a script. And it's like, you can write. Like, how do you want to be a writer without a script?
Even I have a script, and I suck at writing. It doesn't pass the Bechdel test.
But it's not the mascot one.
No, it's not.